All right, can you remind me, what does NGC stand for? Yeah, no graphing calculator. Thank you, Ethan. A foul ball leaves the end of a baseball bat and travels according to the formula negative 16t squared plus 64t plus 4, where h of t is the height of the ball in feet and t is the time in seconds. Okay, before we even begin on this one, can you use some logic? How high off the ground did the baseball player hit the ball? 4 feet. Why is it 4 feet? Because it's the last number. Yeah, the last number, 4 feet. So it goes up 4 feet. Okay, by hand, can anybody remind me what's the X formula for a vertex? Formula. Awesome. Let's look at our formula. Which one of these is A? Negative 16, good. What's B? And then what's C? 4. Negative B means opposite. So what's the opposite B in this example? Good. Over 2 times negative 16, which is negative 32. So negative 64 over negative 32, which is just what? 2. That's the X value for your vertex. To find the Y, what do you do with 2?
You plug it in.
You plug it into all the T's. Okay? I'm going to plug in 2 to this value here and this value here. So let's get that up. Negative 16, parenthesis 2 squared, then what? Then what? Are we all doing it? Oh, okay. So plus 64 times 2 plus 4. Oh, wow, that was scary. Let's go steal this, so that way I can just delete. Delete, delete, enter. Do we get 68?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so 268. In your own words, what just happened? After what? It's a ball, because it's getting hit. Yep, it's at its max peak at 68 feet in the air. So 268, man, my graph's not super accurate, but 268. That means we can answer some questions on the side. When does the projectile reach its highest point? Remember, when is time?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Good. What, bless you, what is the projectile maximum height? 68 feet. And then when does the projectile hit the ground? What do you have to do? Find it. Yep. How do we find it? Can anybody remind me the formula? Yep. All over? Nice. Okay, so we have x equals. What is opposite b in this example? Negative 64 plus or minus the square root. What is 64 squared? 4,096 minus 4 times Ethan. What's my A? This one. Negative 16 times Mason. What's my C? All over 2 times A. What's 2 times negative 16? Okay, good. And from here, you always solve for under the hat, under the square root. So let's do that real quick. 4,096 minus 4 times negative 16 times 4. And then if, well, not yet. You just solve for under the hat first. And then if you square root that number and you check to see if it's perfect, it's not. So if it's not, you just have to write it like that. Meaning that you should get x equals negative 64 plus or minus the square root of, what was that number? 52 is what I think I got. Yep. And then you divide all of that by negative 32. Do you want to add or subtract first? Remember, you're just looking for the positive one. So the positive one will be when you subtract in this example. Not always, but sometimes. So we have negative 64 minus the square root of 4,352. What do you click? Enter. And then you do what? Yep, divide by negative 32. And it's a positive number, so 4.1. Is it positive?
Yes.
So I'm done. Do I need to find the negative? No, I do not, because negative doesn't apply. So when does the projectile hit the ground? Good. So 4.1. Man, it's like a rocket.